Let's bleep and go. I'm so excited. We are here. Hello and welcome to another video in a community that believes weird is wonderful and magic is real. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. This has been a long time coming because we are here in the studio that will no longer look like this. We're going to begin renovations right here, right now, after I turn this camera off and get situated. So let's go. Lumos. So we are going to be breaking this out in a couple of parts, and I will tell you, I'm not going to be looking glamorous here, okay? These are my around the house outfits. We're not doing lipstick, we're not doing bracelets and all, the whole 9 yards. I even have some like long socks. We're real glamorous here, okay? Because we're painting, we're staining, we are. So why was I going to make an inappropriate comment? Matt just cut the wood. Take that how you will. I think he said about 1.5 feet or over a foot had come off. And then some corners. Yeah, if I did that, I've cut wood before. No problem. I can use a saw, all the things. Get jiggy with it, you know what I'm saying? Not really. Will Smith, another. What are we doing? This is what happens when I'm really excited. Anyway, if I did cut the wood and I messed it up, I would lose my bleep. Okay, so we don't want to do that, not when we're getting started. But basically, we're going to break this out in a couple videos, definitely more than a couple of videos. But the actual renovations, like the actual like paint and wood and all the things are going to be 2 videos. And then it's going to take time. We will do a little bit of a, like, let's put stuff up on the shelves, because just as a reminder, if you haven't watched the video of what I want to do in this studio, go watch it, okay? All right, what you doing here? But that will get into like theming and everything, but put simply, there's gonna be wall-to-wall bookshelves here. We have furniture to build. Like, we added a couple extra projects to this room, which I'm really excited by, and that's probably also why we're splitting it in 2, but the actual decorating will be in a separate video. But anyway, we need to get started. So let me just like do a quick before of this office. So here is my office that I have been recording in for a little over 2 years, and I might be a little emotional about it because I do love it, but I'm excited for like the evolution that is me. So this is the wall that you all have been seeing, not this far back, but that's another thing I will say. Okay, we're side tangenting. With wall-to-wall bookshelves, because the way it's, as you could see, the buffet ends, and that would be awkward. That would be awkward if we panned out so you could see more of the shelves and it just ends. Okay, we don't want that. But the way we're gonna do things, because it's gonna be wall-to-wall and we're gonna have another buffet to add and shift this around, we can actually pan out a little bit more. That's cool, okay? Because I don't always want a close-up of this. You know what I'm saying? But also some of you want to see all of my stuff. And that's going to be a process, but let's go back. So here's my studio. My cat's a little too comfy. This is Hermione for anybody curious. Look at my sweet baby girl. She's my youngest gal. Yeah, so pretty bare over there. Then we have the actual gallery wall, which was made into spring. And my magical creatures, they will be over here. I will tell you that, but things are going to get rearranged. But yeah, so here is that wall. And here's a little glimpsey poo at things that need to be put together and put up. We have that box to unpack. That's probably going to be video number 2. And then over here is our closet, which I have already gone ahead and emptied it out. Don't really need to show you. But if you've been in the Discord group or watched a number of videos, you would know that this was filled to the brim. And I even shared in the group some of the things. Not in detail, but just the boxes and all the stuff. And I did shift that. So over here, this is not important. This is a lot of the decorations that will end up going back in that room. And I'm not going to pan too far up because we have more to come. So there's that. Oh! First off, this closet right here, that was one of the kind of sort of last minute changes we decided to make, is the doors are coming off. The doors are coming off. I mean, it's going to make painting a lot easier, but the doors are coming off, and this rack right here, you know, that has like, you know, holds our clothing, which I'm a little bit of a panic of like, I need more space for clothing. So what's going to happen there? But that's for future Aubrey. She will sort that out. She'll have a panic attack and then she'll sort it out. So that needs to come down. So I think what we're going to do, the first thing that we need to do Well, actually, let me remind you, this wall here, can you tell I'm excited, is gonna be black. We are painting it black. I showed, where's the color? I don't think it says on here. Here is our paint. Now, I did show in a previous video the specific paint color names, and I don't remember them. But this is our black. And then this is kind of like a dark gray with a tinge of green. So what's gonna happen is the black's going on this wall as an accent wall, and all of the rest, not the bathroom, but including inside the closet, is gonna be that other color. And yeah, I know there was at least one of you that was like, if you paint it dark, it's gonna make the room smaller. What if that's what I want? What if that's what I want? I do what I want here, okay? And I hope that you do too. So first up, we need to paint. No, first up, I need to take that off and then paint. Let's go. I'm gonna say let's go so many times. Let's go. I'm so excited. We were not recording any of that. I don't even know what I just said. Anyway, just put my hair up and can you see it? It's like these two little skeleton hands that I got off of Shein, which we will be doing another unboxing in the next live stream. But I need to take this down, and I just found out that it's not a screw holding it up. I actually don't quite know what it is because it doesn't look like a nail either. So I'm gonna go ask Matt, see what he thinks, and then we'll take that down. And then we need to get everything out of this room. Okay, I done broke out a sweat pulling everything out of here, and now I gotta pull everything out of here. Okay, because you gotta get that proper before and after. All right, there are some screws, so I'm gonna take this off, and then he's gonna tell me what to do with the rest of it, okay? Not that I need to be told what to do, okay? I could sort it out myself. Oh, actually, let's take this door off. Forgot about that. Let's do that. Make life easier. Okay, 2 screws. We're using a lot of the word screw, by the way, I've noticed. Screw and wood. All right. We now have floating doors. Do I know where they're going? No, that's also for future Aubrey to panic about. All right, totally did that. Where are we putting this thing? Oh, this is gonna be fun if ever we have to sell this place. Excuse me, is that fitting? Yes. Shut up, Hermie. All right, here's a reveal of my closet. As an ADHD person, I feel like this is best. I was thinking about this. It gives me anxiety because now everything's visible and I have to keep order to it. But then everything is visible and I know what I have. So. Just wiggle that a little bit. It's a different kind of nail. I haven't seen a nail go through an anchor. So that's going to leave a little bit of a hole, but we have some caulk for that. All right. All right, I just moved the lighting, so mind that. It's not always gonna be lit well. So we got that mostly done, a little bit left to come out. Now I'm gonna start taking everything down off the walls. This is the last I will see of these frames in this way, and maybe at all. Let's go. All right, my babies, my sweet babies, you must come with me. Okay, okay. My sweet little turkeys. Oh, sweet little turkeys. Is that gonna fall? Yeah, I thought so. Because you're a big jerk. You can stay right there. I put them in the bathroom. I have to take a photo of that. Okay, the rest of my babies. Oh, come with me, my children. Come with me. One at a time. I can't. My whole family is just copping a squat in the bathroom. Alrighty, let's go.
My heart changes around like an ocean in my head.
I just can't. I'm just so excited. Like, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I've needed this. Expression is amazing and it makes you feel really good. And I recommend it. So where are we at? It's raining out, which is just like, I love it. I always feel like when it's raining, it's just a good sign. Rain gives me happiness. And the birds are whistling. They're happy about it. But so far, what have we got done? The walls, you guys. Oh my God. I'm like, I think I said this in the Discord group or a reply to a comment that I'm like in a place of feeling slightly terrified, a little concerned, and really excited. Like I'm having to hold in. Anybody ever do that? Like I do, like when I'm at the Muggle job and I get some sort of good news, like when I scored some of those Spelunka magical creatures, I had to go into the elevator and do a happy dance, like where like your body is buzzing and you have to get it out. I've heard it's like an autistic thing, which I feel like I'm autistic. So it could be that, but maybe you neurotypical people, if any neurotypical people are watching me, and I hope we have a good and diverse group of people, but I'm so excited. Like it is terrifying. So basically everything is down except for the buffet right here, which we need to detach one piece because it's actually two pieces connected. And the other one that we got is the same thing. It's just like one side of this. It's like double. So that's a single, if that makes sense. We're gonna bring this right in. We're gonna just shove this up to the desk and just leave all that in here because that leaves less shifting. But we have the blinds down. You can see how close my neighbors are. They're not that close on the other side, which is nice. But we've never had the blinds off. I've just taken Matt just caulked everything up. So that we are waiting to dry, but it's like 3:30. What time is it right now? Yeah, it's 3:30. So we are not quite at dinner time, but we're getting there. I'm definitely getting hungry. And it says that takes an hour to 5 hours to dry. So please cross your fingers that it's going to take the hour. I can see on this side, it's already white, but over here, we've got like a little pink spot in the middle. So yeah, everything's caulked up. And all of the like plug outlet cover situations I just took off. The one thing that I didn't say, so one of my concerns is like, this isn't going to be enough of a transformation for people because it is really satisfying when you have a room from start to finish. And this isn't going to be start to finish, but I like to bring the realness to things, and I didn't want to just sit and wait until I had everything, because it's going to be a pretty big transformation from what it is, and even I'm realizing that. But like I would have loved to have just everything on the shelves, like everything I want to do in the closet, over in the closet done. But I feel like that leaves out the journey. Like it already has been a journey. I hope I've been taking you on with like gathering stuff, and that's what we're going to do with the other rooms. But it's going to take a while, and that's okay too. I feel like when things are rushed, they're not carefully curated, and then maybe you do have regret, or it isn't quite what you wanted it to be. And each piece isn't as special. So yeah, it's basically going to have the two videos that's going to be transforming this room. I can't recall what we agreed on is going to be the cut of this video, but we have to paint next, right? Well, I need to tape up things because I'm just not that skilled. That's not true. I could, like when it comes to like the trim here, there are some like paint rollers that are more precise, and I've seen some people use those. I've just got a regular roller, so you know how those work. So we are going to put some tape on the edges of everything. But the other thing I wanted to say is about this. So this is one thing that's not going to get changed out right now. Is it going to be the final look that I want? No, I don't think I'm going to leave it white. I'm kind of curious what it looks like. But as far as the trim, which you're only going to see around the doors here, and then around the closet, which is no longer a closet, as you could tell, that's going to remain white. And then the door itself is going to remain white, but I'd like to change it. Because my husband feels like it needs to be removed completely. I don't think so. I think we can just sand it down and paint over it, but we'll see. I'm a little impulsive on that one. But yeah, we are going to paint the walls. We are going to stain the wood. So we'll get to that in this video too, for sure. And yeah, I'll update you on what the heck else we're doing in this video. But I'm excited. I'm so excited. Look at it, you guys. Let's friggin' go. Are you so excited? Are you so excited? I love you so much. This is the first time she's come up here, right? Since we prepped it, because we just finished the prepping stage, right? Look at outlet situations on the floor, paint ready to go. I'm ready to go. So yeah, basically everything is prepped. We even have the ceiling light out. That was pain. Fiberglass was involved. We didn't realize that. Come back to me, please. Thank you. Okay. So that is out because we will be doing a completely different fixture. That'll probably end up in the other video. Oh my God, she is 8:00 p.m. and we are about to paint, and he is downstairs and he's going to do the stain. I was going to do both, but I want this done in like 2 days. Okay. And this is day one, but normally the prep takes the longest time, but I'm excited to do the paint. I feel like I might cry. Okay, I already feel like I might cry right now, but like when I put it up, I feel like I might go into panic mode of like, oh my God, this is so much darker. Because obviously it's going to be darker. I picked dark colors, and I know I'm going to like it. So if I capture me panicking on camera, know that I will be okay. I think I will be okay. Hang in there with me. All right, so I'm going to pour the paint and then set you down and get ready for that first swatch. So basically I'm going to do over here, this side wall, and then the opposing side wall, and then I'm going to do the ceiling because we need to get that out of the way. But I really need all of this done because I have a feeling I won't get to the accent wall today, the black color. So anyway, pouring the paint. Let's go. Don't you just love these socks? The glamour I bring. By the way, this paint bucket, it's got one of these little cappy businesses. So don't remember how she said to do that, but I'll sort that out. It's right on here, just in case you were curious. But yeah, pretty much I am doing all the painting myself right now, at least. And he's doing all of the staining. Oh my God. I'm going into panic mode. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Like, I'm excited. I like this color. Okay. I like this color. I do. Is that how this? Okay. Here we go. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. I should have mixed that up more. Excuse me. All right, ready to go? Okay. I'm gonna start with that. I think the other perk of this is like the spillage factor. All right, I'm so nervous. You're supposed to only need one coat. Here we go. All right, that was just for you guys. I gotta do the ceiling. No, that's not true. I did say I was gonna do this side. All right, we'll keep going. I need some music, okay? I need some like Lady Gaga, okay? Right now, but we can't be playing that for you, so.
So you wanna go to war with me? You're talking like you think you're royalty. You think that I'm afraid, but I don't break. I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine.
I don't think we have enough paint. And as it turns out, we definitely need to do a second coat. So if you see streaking, it's fine. We're gonna do a second coat, but that means we have to go out and get more paint. And I don't even know if this is enough for one coat, but we're gonna find out. Okay. Guess I should probably point this up, huh? There we go. Better. I don't do this, like, for half my life.
I'm coming for the throne.
Okay, calm me down. Calm me down a little bit. Because to me, it's looking more blue than green. Okay. On the sheet, the darkest color, the next darkest color was called Armory, and that was for sure green. So it seemed to be a green palette. And I compared it to so many other like deep grays, and it was the more green one. But all I'm seeing is blue. And I don't love a blue gray, so I'm panicking. Okay, my husband says it's gonna be fine. He says it's gonna be fine, so I'm just gonna hang in there, all right? And keep painting. Oh my God, I'm freaking out. Save me, Hermie, save me. I'm panicking, because it is past midnight. We have finished I was going to say the green gray, because that's where I'm struggling, wall. We have not done the accent wall, unfortunately, but it is what it is. We're going to hit it hard tomorrow, although he's got an appointment, so I'm going to be at it while he's out. But I'm just freaking out because I really wanted it more of a green gray, but I think there's a reason why I'm not seeing it that way, and all will be fine. I just wanted to put it on the record that if you ever do anything and you panic or you just struggle with change, even if it's change that you want, you're not alone. So I'm just putting it out there and being vulnerable. It is what it is. So I'm going to wrap this, which let me give you a quick little, woo, there's a, hey, caught you. That's it. I mean, it is, like I said, past midnight, so sorry, lighting is not great, but we will pick back up tomorrow, do the accent wall, and all the other things. I'll see you then. Actually, let's get this cat. Let's let her in. Come here, you. Mom. It's bedtime. Look at this. I've been assaulted by paint. Come here. I'm not a smooth operator. You guys know that. Come here. Get your butt over here. Get your butt over here. Hi. You want to see the walls? Come on, they look like you. They look just like you. Really splotchy, you know? We need to even the fur out. I love you. Okay, that's fine. This is me just taking a moment and a breath and a bit of coffee, because I've been having a few moments. I have been struggling with the color of the wall, and my vision looked differently. And one of the ways that I try to get through that, because I struggle sometimes also with change, it's hard to admit, but the way that I get through it is I just do the thing. So I went back at it and I kept painting, even though I loathed the color in the process. But one of the other things that I did is I went back to my inspiration and reminded my brain of what I had envisioned, and I had this one photo saved, and let me tell you, if I had to go back to that photo 20 to friggin' 50 times while painting, that is what I did to keep going, because I love it so much, and as it turns out, it's legit the same color as the photo. So my brain can be tricky, and maybe yours can too, and I just wanted to put that out there and say, just keep going. Those moments will happen, but you'll get through them. So I'm going to get back at it. right, friends, I have recuperated to a degree. I was disgusting. I took a shower. I feel like when you're in a mood and you feel like things are going right. And I think some of you are going to be watching this and you're going to go like, why are you having a meltdown? It's because the color isn't what I thought it was going to be. It's weird. I showed you a photo of what is probably one of my favorite like setups and color palettes for inspiration for this office. And it's literally that color. So I don't know why my brain is this way because it has nothing to do with how dark it is. Like, love all of that. I think my brain just struggles a lot with change and there are reasons for that. So I got myself situated. We put a little bit of makeup on just to make myself feel better. And because I got to do this accent wall. So I'm going to rejuvenate this way. These are some of my favorite chips. It's specifically the jalapeno lime. And then I'm going to have myself, we have gone through like almost an entire 12 pack between the two of us. We are aching. I have so many cuts, unintentional. Literally got so frustrated at the spout, which has that little like pourer business, which is like new to me since the last time I painted, which is pretty cool, but it wouldn't open. I used a plate to try to open it and it sliced my hand open. I don't recommend that, but when I get really determined, I don't think things through. Whereas Matt will just like look at things and assess it. And I'm like, what are you doing? Let's go. I need to learn a little bit of that, but it is what it is. I just suffer and then I keep going. I got it open with a butter knife. But anyway, and I also know like it's all going to come together when it comes together. That's always been the case with everything I've done where I have to wait till the very end to go, it is what I thought. And this is more of a long-term situation, but I think even with the stuff that we're going to end up having up, I'll feel a lot better, especially the curtain. The curtain is kind of a game changer, I feel like. So anyway, I also think this is going to change the game because when this color is up against black, it actually does read more green. Whereas to me, when I walk in, it reads more blue, which is not what I wanted because I like gray. Okay, I wear a lot of gray. I have even a very blue gray all around the house. Don't hate the color. It just wasn't what I was planning. But it's like when Matt came in here and looked at it, if the light hits it a certain way, it is more green. And if the light hits it a certain way, it is more blue, which is actually kind of magical. He was like, that is a strange thing. I've not really seen that in paint before. But it is also odd to have a tinge of green in gray. So I'm kind of coming around to like, that's kind of magical. So I also think that when we do this accent wall, it's going to make this color pop in a different way. So I'm going to eat this, get myself a drink, and then we're going to do this accent wall in black. Let's go. And listen to music. Oh, and I also jammed my toe into the wall, and I'm not sure if it's broken. I think because I can bend it, it's fine. But that's just me being me. Good morning. It is another day. I haven't gotten ready yet, but I did come down to check on some wood. So I haven't been able to show you guys the progress on the 11-foot wood here. Take that as you will. And there's my Legos over there. Those are going to be up for sale. I haven't sorted that out. That's a whole other topic, but we're on day 3. So this is spoilers, well, not spoilers. I said we were going to change one thing, and what we decided to change is to stain these black instead of brown. Brown is or the natural wood color, I should say, is the color that we have upstairs. And I really like the idea of just making each room its own unique space. And we just kind of felt like the black would look cooler. We're going to have a lot of warmth and wood and all of that in the room. But here it is. It takes a while because it has to take an hour to dry. It has to be coated twice. So we still have edges to do. And yeah, he's working on that one right now. There we are. Okay, next up is cleaning this place up. And then we're going to move on to building the addition of the buffet that's going to go right over here. So let's tidy this mother trucker. Yeah, that's fiberglass. I shouldn't be touching that. We got the buffet pushed back. So now we have like this space right here. Sorry. That needs to be filled in. And that is going to be a set of like basically two doors. So that's what I'm going to do right now is put together this buffet. Let's go. Let's see if we can do this. Can't be that hard. Seriously, can we put more easily removable stickers on furniture, please? Or anything for that matter. Like, test your stickers out. We should be able to charge for damage from a sticker or get reimbursement. All right, you're on my wood. I need to remove you. Why didn't you tell me this was on my butt, huh? Why didn't you tell me? Okay, my friends, we have the buffet done. She's down here, I promise. And we're about to do the shelves, which, come back to me. We are about to do the shelves, and that makes me nervous, but let's go. All right, the shelves are up. We have to screw them in to the brackets. Wasn't really fun. This is our second time doing kind of custom shelves, and you come to learn that the builders don't build things properly. So the width of the walls are not the same all the way up. But we managed. It was not as much damage as we did last time to the walls. So there's a little bit of touching up of paint to do. So we're gonna screw it in and do some painting. Alrighty, friends, that is pretty much a wrap on this video. We have finished, what did we do? It has been 3 days. 3 days of doing this. I'm wiped out. We're both wiped out. We're both sore. But we got the painting done. We got the wood stained. We got the buffet built. And then we got the wood up and the shelves done. So let me give you a little roundabout situation here. And please excuse the power tools. We're gonna tidy up in the second part, if you will, the next video, because this is just the beginning. So here we are. We have our black accent wall and we will be working on lighting. Trust me, we'll get it. And then we have our color over here, which actually on camera, it is reading that tint of green, which I wanted. But yeah, I'm so excited. So what we did differently here, obviously we went black with the shelves. We went deeper as well. And then the other thing that we did, this was his idea, is we got basically a shelf for here to cover the buffet so that it can go the full length, which is kind of nice. We can get to the cord. We haven't decided if we're going to fill that in. I'm not sure it's necessary. Might even like squeeze a trash can in over there. I'm not sure. But yeah, there is that. Got the blinds back up over here. So here's a little look. Our light fixture is still out because that's going to be in the next part. And then over here is our closet. That is for the next part, all of that right there, as well as a piece of furniture downstairs. And then here is my desk. So it's pretty empty. I will say I'm coming at that comment again about it feeling small. And my husband said like, no, it still feels the same size. It really does. And especially taking the doors off the closet, it opens up the room, obviously, even more. I now have more square space. Square space? Yeah, it is 8:30. I am tired and we have not eaten any dinner, but that, my friends, is part one. There is so much more to come in the next video. We have a curtain to put up, the curtain rods, other business over there. We have a piece of furniture to put up and we have a light fixture to put in, and it's just and then we're gonna put some stuff on the shelves. So that one's gonna be like loads of fun. This was the heavy lifting, and boy, did I underestimate how long this was going to take. But yeah, so that is stage one of this studio renovation. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. But until next time, my magical friends, oh my God, remember to keep the lighting on yourself. Remember to love what you love with everything you have and keep making magic. And we'll see you in the next video. I'm so excited. Bye.